Hello, and welcome to another Rouge unit of the week. And today we're taking a look at the DB7 smoke bomber available to the French Armoured Division. So the DB7, or otherwise known as the A20 Havoc, was an American-made light bomber produced from the late 30s all the way to 1944. During the late 30s, the French Air Force ordered a bunch of his DB7s to be used in their Air Force. They were sent to Casablanca, and then from Casablanca to the French mainland. They were used during the invasion of France to try and stop the Germans from coming through, but before the Germans capitulated France, they were sent over to French North Africa. Once the French capitulated and the VC government came into effect, these were again under control of the VC government. In 1942, Operation Torch happened, when the Americans tried to invade French North Africa, and they managed to succeed. These DBs were again used to try to halt the invasion, but after the failure of the VC government defense, a lot of French groups in French North Africa ended up defecting to the Free French forces, and so did a bunch of these DB7s. By 1942, this was considered a rather obsolete aircraft, and they were quickly replaced by B-26 Marauders. Still by the later stages of the war, few DB7s were still being used by French Air Force. In game, the DB7B is a 120-point smoke bomber available to the 2nd French Armour Division, and it has one weapon and one utility. So for weaponry, you got a single 50 caliber machine gun. Good luck shooting down any planes with that. You also have a bunch of smoke bombs, which do no damage because they're pretty much just giant smoke grenades, yeah? Well, cause smoke. Pretty simple stuff, yeah. It's a smoke bomber, of course, is gonna drop smoke. Pop down to miscellaneous stats, no armor whatsoever. Very good resilience with very bad agility, a very slow speed of 450 kilometers an hour, and normal optics capability. So in battle, the DB7B probably seems a bit of a meme, right? To take an airplane, it has no offensive capabilities whatsoever. It's already pretty hard to justify taking recon planes with normal decks, even though recon planes are pretty damn good for spotting stuff. So why the hell would you take an aeroplane that can only drop smoke? I mean, you want to blow stuff up, you want to kill stuff. I mean, yes, the game's about capturing areas, but it's easier to capture an area when all the enemies are dead. But the DB7B, even though being a very niche unit, can be pretty bloody useful. Yes, you can create smoke with like smoke artillery units, but DB7B can create a large area of smoke immediately. So you drop the smoke and then you can pretty much push immediately afterwards and catch the enemy by surprise. It's usually if I find a smoke artillery, if I start smoking an area, they're going to be, oh, he's probably going to push through, yeah. You know, I got like at least like 30 seconds or a minute before he gets a right amount of smoke up before he makes the push. Well, this, you drop smoke, you just charge through, and then you hope for the best. But it's not the only way you have to use a DB7 smoke bomb. You don't only have to just smoke the enemy or like a town so you could push through with your chasseurs. No, there's so many ways you can use smoke in this game. You could smoke a tree line to block line of sight for AT guns so you can move up your tanks. You can smoke your tank so you could save it from being destroyed by a goddamn panther that just won't bloody die. You can use smoke to cause a distraction to make the enemy think you're going to push runway, but yes, you push in the open field. There's so many ways you can use smoke, and really smoke really makes you a good player if you know how to use it efficiently. The DB7B is pretty good in that regard. It's still a bit of a niche, bit of a meme. I have seen it and used it effectively. I usually find a rather fun way of using it is to smoke at the start of the match down like a highway or whatnot, and then just rush in units through the air and hope for the best. It's a bit of a difficult unit to use. No, it's not the best bloody unit, but it can be a lot of fun. And yeah, I mean, it just drops smoke. I don't know where else to bloody say at this point. So I'm gonna leave it off. Yeah, it's been another Wranglers unit of the week. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and as usual, please just take it easy.